just rolled. I don't have a table yet, actually. So I did an online table for random town generation, and I got a hamlet of 400 people. So it's a small town, good bit smaller than our hero's hometown. But that's where these guys are from. So I will put, so we're in 1810. We discovered NPC party from 1516. Hamlet of 400 people. Very interesting. That's the kind of encounter I like. Okay. And we continue on. Day 6. North. Where were we? 1610, 1810. Yeah, north. West. To 1710 to get another character point for exploration. Come on over here. So, we are in the mountains. 9 on the mountains. Okay, so we get into the hills, and our vegetation was dense. It's now 8. Okay, so we get, looks like we're getting some hills. Forested hills. Forest hills. And we will use 3 movement for that. And that's our second character point for exploring another 5 new hexes. That's awesome. Our new hirelings will get 2 experience points, 2 CPs each. They can each buy maybe a shield skill, maybe riding, or maybe put a point into a weapon skill. That might be nice. I should buy them all actually spears, because one guy's got a whip, which is a pretty weak weapon. Another guy's got a dagger. That's it. It's not going to work great against a Hydra. So I might buy spears and get them all trained in spears, because they be deadly weapons and cheap. Okay, there we are. So we'll go continue northwest, I guess. Yeah, continue northwest to 1609. And I won't write it down because that's already discovered. Oh shoot, I forgot. 2 roll points of interest for most of these. I'll check for encounter here. Nope. Check for point of interest. Okay, I'm going back. Previous point of interest. Nope. 3 more. That's a 4. Nope. No. And no. No caves, ruins, dungeons, settlements, natural resources. Nothing. Oh well. In 1609 into mountains, so that's going to use the last 3 for the day, and I'll need 1 more point to get out of there. Spend the night. It's a 6. Uneventful. Day 7. Okay. This is our last day of food. after this, we're going to start taking some serious fatigue drain with no food. We're going to try and forage, though. One of my guys actually has survival. Oh, no. The PC with survival skill actually died. Oh, this is not good. Oh, we might actually start. Ooh, we could. Well, we are riding horses, so that our fatigue isn't used up from hiking. We got a chance. We'll be fine. Okay. Continue north. Jeez. Let's just continue northwest. Oh, okay, so we leave successfully our hex into northwest to 1509. Trodden through some lowlands and some muck. Encounter? No. Great. Okay, so that took another 1 to get out, and then 4 more to trudge through the swamp of 1509. We get into 1408 for 1 point. Wow. We're beelining her straight home. We're doing all right. 1408, 1 point into 1408, so that's swamp as well. Check for encounter. No. And they spend the night. Encounter check. No. Okay. Day 8. Well, shoot. They're gonna make it. They'll just starve all day. Just ride all day. Straight into town. They need to go. Once they just leave this hex. If they just leave this hex and get into the town hex, it's safe, so. No worry about encounters or anything like that. So they've gone into 1408 for 1, so they need to do another 3 out of 6. Oh yeah, they get into town well before nightfall. Northwest to town. 2 experience points. We'll call that an adventure. So I spent the 2 character points, only for the hirelings. The rest of the party are working towards saving up for other buff ups, so I didn't spend their 2 points anywhere. So I gave the spear ability to these 3 guys because their weapons were previously whip, knife, and sling, so they can now use a spear with some basic proficiency. This guy here was already proficient in short sword, and I had bought him a short sword too. Now he started with a stick, but it's a baton or a short sword skill. It's all the same basically in GURPS. So he started with the short sword ability. So I just bought him the shield skill and shield. These 3 I also bought shields for them and gave them 1 point in shield ability. So they've got some basic blocking ability and they're holding spears. Now I think they're a little better equipped to take on this Hydra. But before we do so, we gotta hire these guys again. These guys got paid to go on that adventure. It went great. They got their money. Now they're quite they might just want to retire, but our real smooth talking PC party can roll a reaction to try and convince trying to hire these guys again. I'll just roll one for the whole gang of them. Oof. That's not great. That's a 5. Now, their last adventure went pretty well. So I'd be willing to add... Well, it couldn't have gone better than that, actually. That's probably worth +3 reaction. So that would bring that up to an 8. The party has reaction bonus of +3, -2, and +3, so +4. That 8 comes up to a 12. 12 reaction is neutral. I would say, since they're trying to tackle a Hydra as well, that'd be like a -2, but that would still be a 10, so that's still a neutral reaction. Requests for aid are granted if they are simple. Complex requests are denied, but the PCs can try again at -2. So I'm thinking maybe the party will sweeten the deal. They'll double the payment this time, or they could offer shares in the treasure. That might be an option. I think I'm gonna double their pay. So we'll just roll this one straight up. Double their pay. That'll cancel out the -2. I'd say +2 for reaction for double pay. They have the -2 because it's perceived as a dangerous mission, taking on a Hydra. And then I'll use these guys +4 reaction because they dang likeable. So this time we got an 8, 9. It said to roll at -2. So that's 8, 9 +4. What did I roll? Did I roll it? Was it an 8? No, it's an 8. That's a 9. +4, 13. -2. So that would be back into neutral. These guys, let's see. Simple. Is it a simple request? I'm going to say sure. They're getting double the pay. They're going to go for it. They're kind of sitting on the fence. They're going to reluctantly go. They're not going to be too heroic, but they'll go along with their new weapons and their new skills. They're feeling good about this. All right, let's do this. It's a short trip. Yeah, that sounds good to them. They don't have much to lose. Well, they could live pretty well off the money they've already made, actually. All right, next up, Hydra Lair in the swamp. Dun, 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 dun.